I gave myself a year to do it. Let's see if it gets done before that, hopefully. Alright, starting to put the shelving up. I'm going across the windows because well, it doesn't bother me. These things hold a lot of weight. This level right here weighs 200 pounds, so this thing's very sturdy. I'd recommend it for anybody. It's amazing. So these ones, I ran out of screws, so I gotta go pick some more up. But that is a 16-foot shelf. 16 inch shelf. And now I'm gonna do 18 here and then 30 down here. So we'll come back when there's more done. I've got 2 shelves up. So the top one is 16 inches, the bottom one's 18, and then this one's going to be 30. And I've got 2 supports up so far for the bottom bench work, which will be the layout. Oh boy, Sparky's getting some hits. Sirens going off everywhere. That was one of his live shows. So I got all my bottom supports in. Those are 30 inches long. This guy, that's my cheapness coming out. I had some extra wood laying around. I ran out. Only had one more to go, so I went and got some spare wood. Threw it up there. So this is where we're at now. We're going to take this plywood and put it up there now. So we'll be back. Okay, as you can see now, I got the portion that my layout's going to be on all nice and leveled up all the way around, surprisingly. So what I'm going to do now is kind of clean up the fascia, put fascia all the way around, all the way over. So it'll be from there down, all the way around. 2 inches here, 2 inches on this one, and then it'll be a 4-inch fascia going around the bottom. What else? Oh. See how nicely that fits under there? Slightly on purpose. This is like 40¼ inches tall, and this thing's like 37. So in the beginning I always wanted that to fit under there, so got a couple more inches playroom, so that fits under there nicely. But that's that. Next step, oh yeah, do the fascia and then paint it. So we'll be back when that happens. Alright, well, I sprayed it with a Wagner spray gun. I didn't sand any of these down, that's why they look like poop. Wagner spray gun, not really too happy with. It very splotchy, got clogged a lot, and so I had to spend most of my time cleaning the clogs out rather than spraying. And there was no curse words done or said during the time, so that was good. So I had to go back and buy more paint, and then I rolled all this under here, just so when you're standing here, this is eye level, you can still see under it. So I wanted that to be, you know, nice looking. So I rolled everything there, rolled this again. Next, we're going to paint all this blue so we can be the background of the layout. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Alright, let's go inside and see what we can see. I've painted the blue / sky. Not really happy with the color. I'm really not good at picking colors, and when I was an interior designer, they fired me because I couldn't pick the correct white that they wanted. Apparently there's, man, I'm not getting good. So, I'm not really happy with the color. It's a little too dark for me, and this is the first time I've lightened it up. It was darker than this, but I'm gonna try maybe another day, paint it a little bit lighter, lighten it up. I did 50 white and 50% blue, and this is what it came out like. And maybe next time I'll do 75% white and 25% blue. So we'll see, but this is where I'm at now. Next is I'm just gonna throw some boxes in here, clean up the garage, and come back to this another time. But for you it'll be a millisecond, so I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, I put all my stuff in my shed. This was all under my old train layout, and it only took up half of, well, a little more. But a lot of these boxes will be going away because they're old clothes for kids stuff and things like that. I put down this rubber matting that I had, so I'm just gonna put that in the middle. Got to get a few more pieces, finish it off here. And now what I'm going to do is put the fan, and then I got 2 4-foot lights to put up there. Now, Mike Pfeiffer showed me how a little trick. I'm not sure if he even watches this channel or not, but let's see if I can get to it. There it is. See that dot right there? He showed this in one of his videos. So that dot right there says directly above it, if I drill a hole, there'll be wires there. So we're gonna try that. I used a plumb bob to mark on the bottom there on the floor, and we'll see. I'm gonna drill a hole. We'll get back to you on that one. And over there, there's another dot just like this one. So we're gonna do that and see how it works out. There we go. We got it. Another good thing to do is try and remember which side of the joist you put it on. Just makes it a little bit easier. But we got them out. Now we're gonna hang some lights. Okay, I got that 4-foot light in there. My fan with my lights. My other 4-foot. So now all I gotta do, these ones, I'm switching over to LED, so I'm taking the ballast out, such as I did in this one. You gotta rewire it for the LEDs. These are LEDs, so it'll be pretty nice. I'm gonna do daylight LEDs in here. The next thing I gotta do is the electrician I'm using is a friend of mine, works with me. There's a housing boom going on here, so he's kind of busy. He just has to run the wire from the house to my shed. But at least I got everything else hooked up for him, ready to go. Alright, I want to thank everybody for sticking with me over the past year. I know there hasn't been anything really train related, but it's been a long ride, and I thank you everybody again. It's been a long year, and I did give myself a year to do this, and I'm about a year and a month into it, so for me that's good enough. And I'm pretty much done. I have a few things to do. As you can see, the ballast is hanging out of there. Got my fan in here, so I gotta get electricity run from the house to the shed, and then switch these over to LEDs, take the ballast out. My old train layout in the garage is gone, and my car is in there, which is awesome, just in time for summer. It's exactly what I wanted, and it's keeping the car nice and cool. Some other things. When I first started this, I was looking at Tough Shed, and I was checking out prices and dimensions of what I wanted. What they had was a 14 by 10, and it's like the barn style. Got the that nice big roof, and they wanted $5,600 for that. Just for that, bring it in and, you know, they'll install it and everything. And I built this shed. It's a 16 by 10 for $4,000, maybe a little more, $4,100, $42, somewhere in there. And it's got wiring, insulation, a fan. I mean, it's got walls, ceiling. It's got all that for $4,100, $4,200. So, I mean, I think it was worth it. I got a lot. All this stuff probably would have cost a lot more, another couple $1,000s. So, all in all, was it worth it? I mean, I go back and forth, but I think overall it was. I got what I wanted. I learned a lot out of it, and I think I got more than what I would have with a Tough Shed. So we're going to call this project complete, other than little bit stuff here and there. So again, thank you for sticking with me over this year, and now we can get working on the layout. So stay tuned. I got some more stuff coming up, and remember, makes sense if you don't think about it.